Minnesota's fraud total had reached over $1 billion. Let's roll this clip of acting U.S. Attorney for Minnesota, Joe Thompson.
The level of fraud in these programs is staggering. Unfortunately, our system of trust but verify no longer works. These programs have been abused over and over to the point where the fraud has overtaken the legitimate services.
Yeah, this is when he's talking about those HSS services, the housing and stabilization services, that whole program got shut down because it was so riddled with fraud. That's another point he makes in this press conference, that it's unique what's happening here in Minnesota. We wrote about this in our Thinking Minnesota that just came out. We talk about how we are the most corrupt state in the nation, which is crazy. It's sad to think of Minnesota, the place I lived my whole life. You know, we've lived our whole lives. It's like, man, that's tough that we have such poor leadership that we have become the most corrupt state in the nation. But what's happened with fraud, a lot of it started with people like Bill Glahn just reporting on these issues and making people aware of them. And now look at where we're at on fraud. Finally, even Governor Walz is saying, okay, if I want to be competitive in this race, I have to talk about fraud and tackle fraud.
Yeah. So the narrative's changing.
The narrative's changing, absolutely. And it's thanks to people that listen to this podcast and support American Experiment.